Yo, everybody, what is up? I am Josh Gets Lost, and you are in the correct place for the 30 minutes a day Minecraft series. This week is mining week. We have been down here in the deep slate layer of the earth looking for diamonds. Fortunately, we have been striking out so far, but we do have maybe another row or two in this chunk I want to try, and then we'll begin working our way back up in the world because we did find some diamonds the other day in a shipwreck, and that was, or in a buried treasure actually, that were very helpful for us. And I want to get back to working with those because we can go ahead and begin to advance the game a little bit, even if we don't have fully geared out diamond stuff. We have 5, which is enough for 1 pickaxe and is also enough for 1 enchanting table. We just need to go in search of some lava. So what I'm doing here is we've just been slowly digging these tunnels through the deep slate in order to find if there's any diamonds. I do want to, I do have more coal. Okay, we're good. We may take a little peek on our way back up over by the dark side of that cave that we found, just to see if maybe there's any exposed diamonds. Although it won't be super likely because that is right around level 0, I believe, in the world. No, wait, or 20, actually. Yeah, I hear you bums. Where are you guys at? We have still found no diamonds. So digging these out like this means you kind of expose all the walls. Unfortunately, we did not see anything here. The other method that sometimes people will use, I showed you guys last time, is they will just come over here and dig in, go over 1, 2, 3 blocks, and dig in. Oop, there's some redstone. We're going to go ahead and go in and get that because we do want to collect the redstone. It is very beneficial for us to have it for future projects and setting up automated things. I'm going to put that there just so I don't get any surprises. All right, 1, 2. The downside of this one, I think, is especially early game when you don't have great tools, is use up a lot of tool durability and you don't collect all the resources that you're uncovering. Now, this is one of my favorite blocks in the game that we just found. Let me go ahead and I'm going to collect all these because I want this deep slate really bad. All right. This is deep slate lapis. And I think this is one of the most beautiful blocks in the game. It has the beautiful darker blue mixed in with this black and gray color. I just think it's a really nice looking block. And I don't have any room in my inventory right now to get it. I don't have an urgent need to get this lapis. We have some from the shipwrecks we found. So I'm actually going to mark this because later on when I get a Silk Touch enchantment, I will come back and probably collect these blocks to use just as the blocks that they are. There are some other ways to get lapis in the world, and I can also just go through here and there's quite a few if I really need the lapis before then. So we'll just mark those for now and know right where they are. There's another 2 over. Found some more tough. Let's go 3 high. So this is one way to find diamonds, is come down here and just strip mine and look and see if you find anything. Let's go ahead and make ourselves some more torches. Don't want to run out of those if we hit a dark spot. Okay, that was not very much. Let's go a little more. Do another 24 there. We still got some coal. All right. But we can also, I believe this was on a chunk border. Yes, it was. Some people will just come down here and literally just go straight through the world like this. And I would love to see what is happening in that cave, but unfortunately, I've dug around over there a little last episode and just did not find how to get into whatever pathway or hallway was making all this noise. There we go. I could probably switch to this, and then I could place those torches a little easier with them in my offhand. After falling in that cave, I kind of was clinging to that shield like a security blanket. So I'm just going to spend a couple minutes here going this way and see what we find down this thing. All right, there's some more redstone. And remember, usually these blocks, there's a few all clustered together. So let's grab these. There we go. And I'll just use the tough as our replacement block if we dig in there. Oops. Got a little carried away there. Where's my crafting table? It's way all the way back here. Let's start one more iron pick, and this is one reason why some people will will not do iron picks. They will actually do stone picks for all of this, but it is a little slower to use the stone pick, and then you have to remember to switch to your diamonds if you're mining the ores. So just something to keep in mind. If you're really thinking about min-maxing, stone is good, and you have lots of time. But for this episode, since we're a little bit on a rush, and I'm just kind of seeing how far I can get in the next couple minutes, we will just use the iron. But I am going to try to do a better job of watching and make sure we don't break another one, because as we showed here, we can actually use them to repair another one and get a little bit of our value back. I hear skeletons, so there must be a cave or something like right over this way, probably higher up maybe. Oh, I'm still not seeing anything. There's our spooky sound. Gosh, do we really need that? Do we really need that, Minecraft? Not spooky enough being down here at the very bottom of the world, mining for diamonds, hearing skeletons in the distance. Oh, all right. And we have now found some lava. So I'm going to actually switch over to this and see how much lava there is. It looks like, wow, there's quite a bit of lava. So a couple choices here. One of the things people usually do when they hit lava like this is they will, boom, got that. They will switch and begin to go a different direction. Sometimes there's just one block that I was trying to see so I could fill it in. That one looks like there is quite a bit. So that's good to know in one sense, because we will need lava eventually. But also, we are hearing more stuff. There must be a hallway, like right above us or something. I'm going to staircase a little bit here. All right. And they must be right above. All right, well, now that I've driven myself insane looking for the sources of those noise, we've got a lot of deep slate. And in fact, we've even got more in the chest over here. So we don't want to waste too much of this episode continuing to mine down here. Branch mining out this in the pattern that I did before will be something that I can do this next weekend off camera in my 30 minutes a day allotted time. Let's see if there's any stuff I don't really care about bringing up right at the moment. Let's put that tough up there. I'm going to get back that deep slate. I think we'll be good to go. Did I get any more gravel I can get rid of? There we go. All right. So, let's grab, using our bundle, some of like the iron and the coal. That'll save us a few spots. Oh, and the ladders, let's put those, right-click those into the bundle as well. Okay, so we're going to head back up in the cave. We're going to take a quick peek in the little more deadly area, but my shield is getting low, and so I don't want to spend a ton of time there. So this has been a little unfortunate, not finding any diamonds down here, but it's all a matter of time and chance, so it's not the end of the world. Now, over time, what you want to do is maybe clear this out one more space. You can also add in ladders using that stone cutter, or in your crafting table, you can turn deep slate or stone into stairs and just use the stairs to go up and down this thing a little bit faster. So we may come back and do that at some point. Trying to see, that must have been some ore that we found. All right, so we are back up here. See if there's anything we want to see before we move on. So we've got a big ravine here. So I'm going to eat a little bit. I'm going to get some blocks in my hand that we can use if needed to protect ourselves if we have to hide somewhere. And let's go over this way and see if there's anything else to find. We have a lot of andesite there. That's a pretty building block. We're getting into some more deep slate. There's some deep slate iron right there. If we go fast, it'll give less time for mobs to spawn. So we want to... There's some more of the lapis. Now that dude with the iron sword is going to be trouble. So we want to kind of go forward and back and avoid now that is a lot of skeletons. Holy cow. I wouldn't be surprised if there's something going on over there. Now, normally, these guys wouldn't be too much of a problem. But I just lost my shield. So let's get back over here where it's a little safer. Kind of get out of the way. And see if we can work on getting ourselves another shield made. And I do not have a crafting table on me. I think I left my only one down there at our base camp. So we'll have to come back down and get this ore and this lapis sometime here in the future. But it looks like for now, we're not going to see any diamonds probably over this way. We will maybe come down and work on some of this ore and other things in the future, but without a shield and that super crazy hive of skeletons over there, I'm going to call it good for down here. And we're going to head up and start working. Oh man, I hear something. I'm not sure where it is, but it's somewhere around here. There's another skeleton. So let's get moving and get back up to the surface. We'll see real quick whether it's day or night when we open up. It is daytime, so we will climb up and sleep up top once I remember how to jump. Let's grab the ladders here. I bet we can put one more right there. There we go. Make that a little easier on ourselves. Was there a hole? There we go. All right, let's work our way back up to the top. Whew. Your shield breaks. That's never good. So you definitely, especially with those skeletons and the bows, you don't want to be facing them without a shield if you can avoid it. Because if multiple of them start shooting at you, things can get really dicey really fast. So, all right, double check around, make sure we didn't have any leftover creepers or anything. We should have been far enough away that there isn't anything spawned up here. Let's put up the rotten flesh. You can tell already our storage is going to be a little bit inadequate. So let's go ahead and turn these into planks and make another couple chests for our storage. Let's do 2. There we go. And we'll now be using jungle for our planks. It looks like though our crops are ready to harvest, so that's exciting. And let's put all this cobble deep slate up here. There we go. We have redstone now. We can add to our redstone collection. We do have some iron and some coal, so we will just keep that. I do need to make a shield real quick before I forget about it, in case we run into any bad guys again. And there we go. All right, so we're doing pretty well on iron. I can actually begin to smelt all of this. Let's see, 51 divided by 8. We're going to need just a little over 7 iron. So let's go ahead and get that going. We get that cooking. Let's get our hoe. Where's our trusty hoe? It's in the tools. There it goes. All right, so we've got quite a few things here to begin harvesting. We've got our wheat. The hoe is the best tool for this, although in the early stages of the game, you can actually use just your hand for these. I mean, anytime in the game, but there are some enchantments and things you can put on a hoe later on that make it much more beneficial to harvest with. You will get more crops from what you harvest. Not either. All right, so this one was wheat. Let's see, wheat. And I did realize something. I'm going to put the notes over the video. I haven't yet edited that episode yet, but I was having trouble earlier with Big Pork Chop suggestion to put the sugarcane here, and that's because this is tilled soil. If I had to put it on regular soil like this, that sugarcane, in fact, I can show you right now before it gets night. If I had done it like this, that sugarcane would be fine right there. So that was a good suggestion. Hopefully I added the note there about that being a good one. If the soil is not tilled, and if it's tilled already, you can just jump on it and that will untill it. But we don't really need that since we have our little river that we set up. But that was a very helpful tip. So I wanted to revisit that while I was thinking about it. All right, we've got our wheat now planted. We now have a lot more potatoes, so let's get those going. In fact, it looks like we've got enough for all 3 rows now, which is awesome. And now for our carrots, which 3 times 9 is 27. So we should also have enough of these for 3 full rows as well. If I know how to click, there we go. All right, so we've got all of our crops now in. I'm going to get some more of the sugarcane. Now the sugarcane, the best way to harvest it, you can just punch it, but just go too high because then it leaves the planted one. If you accidentally punch the planted one, you can always just replant it. It's not a big deal. But there we go. And now we can add 2 more here at the end. And in fact, we're kind of wasting the spot there with the lights. I'm going to put one of these. Oh, we already got one over there. Perfect. I'll add one over here. There we go. So now we got light on all sides. Light will help our sugarcane grow faster. So we want to make sure to have that. Perfect. All right, now we've got more wheat, which means it's time to make more animal babies. And it looks like our cows have grown up. There were a lot of babies in here the last time. So you kind of just right click until you find the spots where that are making the hearts. And then once those kind of stop, you realize you're at the end. All right. They should be fine. They're going to be really noisy for a bit. Our sheep, we're going to get those going. Now, one day we will build an automatic sheep farm for all this wool and getting different colors of wool. But for now, we're just going to breed them like so. Boom. And we now have 22 levels, which is something to be aware of. We want to definitely watch that, because now if we were to die, we not only would, lose our stuff and have to go back and find it, but we also lose those levels. And so we can gain some back if we recover the spot where we died, but it will always be less than what we find here. So with that, poisonous potato, those occasionally happen in your potato crops. There's no use for it in the game. It just exists, but we'll add it here to our little museum corner just for that sake. All right, so let's put the sugar cane. Let's put the potatoes and the carrots in here, and we'll keep harvesting. Let's put our hoe back in this spot. We also had some wheat to get rid of. Okay, perfect. We are smelting our iron. All right, now there's something we want to make, and we got this a long time ago when we got this iron. Let me go ahead and empty our water bucket. And with our iron that we have, we're going to make a workstation known as a cauldron. There we go. It actually takes 7 iron, so it's a little expensive. Sometimes you can find these in villages, but not always. And this cauldron is going to be something that we can use to basically make a renewable fuel source. And what do I mean by that is I'm going to set that here, and we're going to find that dripstone that we found and risked our lives to get in that cave. We're going to get that going. And this is kind of a weird place to set this up, but it's something we can always move later if we want. Let's see, what I don't want to use wood. I don't necessarily want to use that. Let's use some deep slate so it will match our world a little better. In fact, we've got these deep slate bricks right here. Perfect. All right, so we're going to put that up there. I'm going to actually remove this one. There we go. So we've got that going. And now we are going to actually put our lava source in here. And I'm going to want one more. We're one deep slate brick short. But remember, we have a stone cutter somewhere. How about in the tools and utensils spot? So let's put our stone cutter right there. So we only have to do one. We can look at all these different things of deep slate we can find, but here we go. Deep slate brick. Boom. All right, we got that. And you can hear the little dripping sound from this. Now you could put water here and this will slowly fill with water, but you can also put lava in here, and this will basically slowly drip. It's kind of a random, one of those random tick speed is what they call it in Minecraft, but basically over time there's random chances for this to drip down and to fill up this bucket, and it will leave this original source block up here. And so that is a great way to have a renewable source of fuel and lava in your world, because we need lava to be able to make obsidian. And we need more obsidian to be able to make an enchanting table. If you look at our resources, we have 5 diamonds, 3 are going to go to the pickaxe, 2 for an enchanting table. But in our crafting table, if we look for enchanting table, we'll see that we need 4 obsidian and a book as well. We currently only have 2 obsidian. So we need 2 more sources of lava to be able to find this. So that's one way to get more lava if you found some in your world, and one of the reasons why we actually kept that little spot of lava going. We also want to see if we can find some more obsidian somewhere. So let me actually get my diamonds. All right, and we are going to craft our first diamond pickaxe of the world. There we go. This right now we're only going to use for obsidian, but we need to go find some lava to turn in. So I think for this, the best way to do this in the next few minutes, we've got our bet on us, is to grab this lead and to ride our trusty horse around and look and see if we can find open pools of lava in our world. That's usually, they're pretty frequent. Sometimes at night you can actually spot them really good. The mountain will make it a little tricky. On mountains, a lot of times these pools of lava will spawn like under little caves and other things, and so it can be a little trickier at times to find them. At night, or when it's getting dark out, is often a good time to search for these in Minecraft, because you'll see an area lit up in the world and you're like, I know I haven't been there and put any torches around. What is going on? And that's probably because there is a pool of lava there. Is that a dog? Did I see a dog? I do always have to be careful in these trees. These trees are a little too short for our horsey. The backside of the mountain here, there's that big cave we saw that falls down when we were getting iron one day. I always check these little things out. Sometimes there's a little glowy bit of lava in them. Nope. All right, let's keep looking. Watch out for mobs. Oh no, I don't like this. All right, there we go. You can see why this forest, this is the older type of forest in Minecraft, and a lot of people don't really like them because they're hard to navigate on horseback. And having horses around is definitely a good way to travel in the game. So you don't want to have something... Ooh, I see we have some rose bushes over here, which is pretty exciting. We can come back here and get those. I see we have some chickens. Hello, chickens. And I'm stuck right there. Cannot get through. I see some more spruce over on this side of the mountain. And I am just running into dead end after dead end over here. So if we ever find anything good in this direction, we'll have to make a path without trees, because this is a pain. And so far, I have not seen any lava. But at least we're moving pretty fast because of our horse. Got a nice view across the river. See the jungle there in the distance. All right. Do we see anything? Oh, holy cow, there. We actually have some, believe it or not. Okay, that is pretty cool if I can get over there. This is our textbook old style pool of lava. I'm going to need a crafting table, so hang on 1 minute. And I hope I have enough to make a fence, because I don't want our horsey here to fall down into the lava. Sometimes these animals in Minecraft have a mind of their own. There we go. So this is a pool of lava, and so you can use it to, say, grab another bucket of lava that we could take and put back home. We could also, though, take this and pour water on it. Now this can be kind of interesting. You don't want to pour your water directly onto the lava. Like try to place it here. It will be kind of problematic. So what you want to do is just run it off something like this and watch as the obsidian turns into lava. You can also do it here. We're going to make that a little safer for us. Add some torches, and I'm going to actually sleep right here on this lava before it gets too dark and we're surrounded by mobs. I will need to be careful. These trees provide some extra cover for any monsters that might be over here, and so we definitely want to watch out for these. All right. And you can see here, this spot, which had lava flowing but not a full block after I took out that one, it actually turned to cobblestone when the water hit it. And so that creates an interesting dynamic in the game that you can exploit later, is that if you want a lot of stone, maybe you're in a spot of the world that doesn't have a lot of stone. There we go. Obsidian takes a while to mine. It's never super fast in the world, even with enchantments and things, but it's definitely worth it. So we're going to get there's our 2 that we need for the rest of our enchanting setup. And go ahead, as we wrap up this 30 minutes here, I'm going to real quick mine a few more of these out, and then we are going to close out the episode because eventually we will want these to make a nether portal, which is a very important part of the game. La-di-da-di-da. And that's why it's a good idea to pay attention and stand pretty close to where you're mining the obsidian, because sometimes there's a second layer of lava underneath. All right, that's obsidian now, but I definitely wasted one right there. Looks like I've got 9. I'm going to need a little bit more, but this is something I can always come back to in the future. But with our extra 2 that we found, that means we are now ready to build an enchanting table and begin to get that part of our process going and kind of speed up parts of our work that we're doing during the day. Maybe get some more resources from some of the options that we'll find on the enchanting table, and hopefully add some more protection to our armor and things, because right now, even with this iron armor, we are pretty weak. And as we do more and more dangerous stuff in the world, we will want to be safe from that. All right. This has been Josh Gets Lost. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you guys for joining me on this 30 minutes of Minecraft a day series. Let me know if you're enjoying it. Let me know what you're up to in this Minecraft world if you're playing along with us. And be sure to subscribe if you want to follow along with the series more. So tomorrow we're going to be working on our enchantment setup, assuming I can get back home from here, which I think I can. I just had for 0-0, right?